Hey everyone, it's Riley, and today I'm back with a digital bullet journal setup. So I'm ashamed to admit I have skipped these videos for the past 2 months. I've been really trying to be consistent with the digital bullet journaling this year, but I did fall off for a little while there. But I'm back here in June with another digital bullet journal theme that you can download from my Etsy shop. It's compatible with the free-ish digital journals that I launched at the end of 2022. I call them free-ish because I wanted to do them for free, but I'm selling them on Etsy, so they made me charge $1. So those journals are $1 if you want a 2023 journal that is compatible with these pages. You can check that out, linked below. But today I'm just going to be setting up the spreads for this journal. So if you want to just use this as inspiration of a theme that you can do in your own journal, whether physical or digital, that's awesome. Or if you want to purchase the pages, they're there for that too. So as we go through the video, please feel free to comment below and just let me know what other digital journaling or digital art content you would like to see. Are there specific themes or a specific type of tutorial that you would be interested in? Drop that down in the comments and let's get into the planning. All right, so I'm jumping right into my illustration here. I've already sketched it out and then I just made that layer fairly transparent. I'm using my iPad Air. Oh boy, I forget what generation it is, but it's the one that launched in 2020. And this has the Apple Pencil 2nd generation, and I'm also using the Procreate app for my illustrations. I do use GoodNotes to actually use the journal itself, but to do all of the drawing and make all of the different pieces, I do all of that in Procreate. So that's what this app here is. And today's video is going to be short and sweet. Like I said in the intro, I have been having a very difficult time making time for digital bullet journaling just because it's not that functional for me. I don't use it daily in my life like I do with my physical journal. And to be honest, I don't make that much money on these little, when I make these little sticker pages and sell them on Etsy, I get very, very few sales. So I like to do it for the people who are looking forward to them and who are kind of depending on them for their journals every month. But it just isn't a very high priority to me, to be completely honest. So today I'm just going to be setting up like a monthly cover page here for the month of June. I'm hoping that by the time this video launches, I will have actually had time to take these doodles and transfer them onto like a calendar spread, a weekly spread, that kind of stuff as well, and get that up in my shop. So definitely do still check the links down below. But yeah, just know that this video is basically just going to be watching me sketch out my title page. And you may recognize this title page if you watched my June plan with me, because it's basically the same thing. And I actually filmed this video first. I had the idea of doing this theme when I was brainstorming what I was going to do in my digital bullet journal this month. And I loved it so much once I set it up that I decided to just go ahead and match and do this in my physical bullet journal as well. And that way, those of you who like my physical bullet journal theme or my digital bullet journal one, if you want to take this and use it for yourself to match with me, you can do that. This is my monthly theme, both in my digital journal and my physical journal. So yeah, I'm writing out the title here for the month of June in this really fun, all caps, kind of juicy font. And then I'm just sketching out a little whale up at the top here, just like I did in my actual physical plan with me. And just for your reference, the tools that I really like to use and that I am using this month from Procreate are, first of all, my favorite brush ever is the dry ink brush. It just comes with Procreate, it's in the inking section, and that's what I'm using for all of this. I drew the outline with the dry ink brush, and then I went and if you use the selection tool and then you do the automatic selection, tap outside of the shape that you want to color. So outside of the whale, outside of the letters, whatever you're working on. And then down at the bottom menu, just click invert. Then suddenly the only thing selected will be the things, inside that boundary. And then you can just fill that with color. Instead of filling it with a solid block of color, you can then just turn your brush size up really high and color it in really fast. And you still get all of the beautiful texture that you have with a brush such as the dry ink brush. I hope that little explanation made sense. And if you're interested to know more about that kind of stuff, I am by no means a pro when it comes to digital illustration. I don't do it nearly as much as I would like, but I do have a few tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, and I wouldn't mind posting more of that content here on my channel if there was interest in it. So if you do have questions about that kind of stuff, please feel free to drop them down below. And yeah, let me know if you are digital bullet journaling. I would love to hear from you. What kinds of themes do you like? What kinds of spreads are you using in your digital bullet journal? And are there any questions that you have about digital bullet journaling, either what I'm currently doing, or yeah, just ideas that you would like to see me try to bring to life here on my channel for you? I would love to hear from you. So now we've got most of the whale finished up here. I do have to just add, I don't even know what to call that, like under the belly, under the mouth. I'm gonna add that part back in, and again, I'm just turning on and off that sketch that I had done originally, just as kind of a guideline. Another tool that I really like that I've been using in this setup is the, if you go on a layer and you either use alpha lock or do a clipping mask above that layer. For what I'm doing, both of them work. I normally do a clipping mask just because I'm kind of scared of drawing on the layer itself. And that just makes it so that you can't draw outside of those boundaries that you've already created. So that's what I do when I want to shade like the letters and the whale and stuff. So my title page is complete. The only thing I'm going to do is just erase along the seam, just because this is a bullet journal. That's what I would have to do. And there we have my theme for this month. Thank you all so much for joining me for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.